And welcome back. And we're running towards this Imperial base now. We just keep going in a straight line until we get to this office where the Kajata is. Nope.
See you, Slowpoke!
And once I get the car back and get to Vesper Pro, then I'll start doing the open world again, because that's what I wanted to play, was all the side quests, but just now I can't because, you know, the game's decided, wait, you were not going on with open world, you were doing too much open world, so we'll stop playing.
So not. Right now you're still gathering your powers, but what do you do once you've found them all?
Recalling is only a set of guiding principles.
Well, hopefully it'll guide him into taking down the Empire once and for all.
Yeah, like the sound of that.
The following's not for the Empire.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Oh, that's a Kajata. That big bastard there, I've killed him a fair few times. 4,000 XP per kill. And if you put a Speedy Cast on him, 12,000 plus 8,000 XP. And you can put a multiple Speedy Cast on him because he's got so much health.
Your ancestors have our backs, and the gods are on our side. How cool is that?
Very, when you put it that way.
Empire will get what's coming to him.
Certainly doesn't seem as unlikely as it once did.
Once we get to Alticia, that's when the story becomes linear as fuck. So I want to do everything I can before I even get there. But we're not going to get to Alticia until we get to Cape Cayenne, and that's after we get the Royal Arm from Dungeon and Vesper Pro. So once we get the Dungeon and Vesper Pro done, there's two Dungeons and Vesper Pro though. One story drive.
He was the Chancellor.
I had suspicions, but that was well beyond them.
He's awfully friendly for an enemy leader.
He's not part of the enemy. Well, he's not part of the Empire anyway. Yeah, so there's two Dungeons in Vesper Pool. One's for the optional Royal Arm, one's for the story-driven Royal Arm. Once got them, that's me. I've got all the Royal Arms I can get. And there's two Kajatas down there, if I remember rightly. And some bullets.
Oh man, that was like Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Now I'm wondering if this unlocks the ability for me to take out bases across the region, because once you get, once you take this one out, this is one hell of a ride by the way. Yeah, I know you can take out this base, but there is other bases around, so I want to take them.
Exactly.
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Darkness seems awfully vague.
Yeah, what is the darkness? According to... the Six? What do the Six decide in darkness?
Cindy is the sweetest girl ever.
Here we go again.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
Love for a lost cause. I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car.
The courtesy car's no regarded.
Would have felt like cheating.
Besides, Cindy's a big girl.
So, you think she'll call again soon?
Soon, huh? Knocked! Overhead!
Ooh, fancy lights weren't there before.
Hell, I can't get a hold of her.
Iris?
She call you?
No messages.
Let's just bust on in there.
Standing of the fortress.
Yeah, Porta Fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
In other words, wait till night time. Forced nighttime invasion. Jesus Christ, buddy. He almost killed the king. Prince. King. Prince. King. And he's still prince until he's crowned prince. Prince.
Thanks for the ride. Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
What's this one? Oh! Chickadee's leg I need. That'd be a fairly easy one for the extra experience and extra items. And maximum HP by 1000. Glad he doesn't need much more HP than he's got already.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
I know. I dig it too.
Oh yeah, we'll save that one.
Striking a pose.
Oh yeah.
So any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed. But if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
All right. We're gonna get our wheels back.
And we're going to lose Glady. Because he goes off on his own after this.
Our goal is the Regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid detection at all costs.
In and out before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome. Together on my signal. Until then, hold position. 3, 2, 1. Now.
That's how it's done.
Oh yeah, like a boss.
I think you can cop the spotlight would.
Stop.
What?
Searchlights. We're clear. Tread warily.
All right.
Can I kill that thing? It's only level 17 bells.
Take cover.
Or Belez.
It's gone.
Magitech armor.
Don't want to mess with one of those.
Yes,
We shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
Right.
Target the blind spot. One hit, one kill.
Right.
Not bad. Might still be hope for you.
Yeah. Reflex enhancer, got lots of them. I sold lots of them too. The items back here. This is where we worked in, so. How come I know the key code?
This what's powering the base?
A Magitech generator of some description. It would explain why the troopers in the vicinity are uncommonly strong.
I say we wreck it. Spare us the sneaking around.
The risk is too great. Finding the regalia comes first. Not a sound. You'll alert the anime.
Got it.
Now we kick Imperial butt.
Let's be done with this riffraff. Onward.
Damn it!
Yep.
It changed my fucking warp point. I was just looking. Is that the way we're meant to go, or is that just... I think that is the way we're meant to go, because this is all walled off. So let's have a look around, see if there's any items just kicking about. Like that one there. Not much, but better than nothing, to be honest with you. I could have probably gotten that if it wasn't for the fact he just warped to there instead of...
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
I have a feeling this won't go up.
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path from Regalia.
One shot!
Focus your efforts on the generator. There's a chance doing so will weaken the EMTs. Cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, we don't just do this from the start, just walk in and destroy it.
The entire base is fair game. Hold nothing back. Keep the enemy off balance.
Right, so I got to operate the gun. Nice. Yay, and the gun did jack shit really, it was just... Yeah! Everybody getting beaten the fuck up now? Another fucking one of these. That heat was through here. Come on, daytime. Do we still just keep going? Or will we fail if it turns to daytime while we're in the middle of searching? Oh well. Here. Nothing. There it is.
Serious business.
Go that way now. Oh, wrong button.
Now's our chance. Come on.
I hit the hamburger button. Did I just skip the animation for a move? Oops.
No calls for this out.
Ah, okay. I didn't actually summon him. Hello, Ramu. And I just see laser sensor spams. Oh shit! 14,000 damage!
Dude, that was hardcore!
And it did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in pieces. Come on. Let's grab the regalia and split.
Where is anything? No, that's magic engine there.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
Pretty sweet busting up that base.
1,000 damage
base.
in 1
I
hit.
like the sound of that for this sort of thing. There's a base, we go in and bust it up. Bust a base. Whatever, I'm calling it that. You don't have to.
I won't.
Seems a bit flippant.
Why not go for something a little more epic?
Because I thought of it first. So that's the name. Bust a base. Get used to it.
Easier said than done.
Holy shit nuts though. 14,000 damage. He can break the damage limit.
Guys?
Long has it been, Noctis.
Bravus.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Not good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I do not serve, I command! The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects not.
Hey! Wanna go?
Look at all these fucking arms.
That too is fate.
Fucking hell, just all those arms appear at once.
Say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
By taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas. Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
You guys know that guy?
Ravus Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Lunafreya.
At long last, the Imperial blockades of Discayan roadways have been removed. The Imperial Army has also demolished all related facilities erected around the region. The Provisional Government of Insomnia anticipates increased traffic congestion along most local highways, and encourages all citizens to refrain from any unnecessary travel for the time being.
So help me figure this out. That was Luna's brother?
The High Commander himself. Wartime makes for quick promotions.
Even a son of Tenebrae can rise to the top.
But why would he want to lead their army?
Who cares?
Certainly formidable enough on his own.
If Ravus wants power, I'll give him a taste.
Yeah, we're going all the way up to Stalin. So that was a pretty linear part of the story, but you're now free to roam again, and now you want to just advance into the Vesper Road. Well, now we've got the open world back again, I probably will, you know, free roam off camera, get experience and all that shit. I don't know when Glady leaves us though. I thought it was after the battle Ravus he left, but you know, we'll find out when we get to Fleet Stalin. I think it's either entirety of chapter 7 or entirety of chapter 8 is left for. But this is chapter 6 now, isn't it? So it could be actually leaves then to end up here. I don't think you're supposed to be able to power through the base like that though. The characters are a wee tiny bit overpowered for the point the story is in. In fact, I think he's overpowered for the whole story. End of story. Now we're going straight to the fuel stop.
Saw a Magitech troop.
I want you to park in there. Why won't you let me go in there? Oh fuck it, we'll just let Ignis do it. Oh, I'd have to come from this side. Why does it not let me park up? Oh, right, I've got to hit the button to park.
So how about a breather?
Um... There we go. I got the car in the fucking parking spot. Whatever, it's there now. Let's go see this after we get a Chocobo rehired out for 7 days. Sand, okay. I think you cannot summon Carbuncle unless you're in easy mode. Now I'm not in easy, so yeah.
Oh, Buddy.
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayem. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
What do you mean? What happened to
There
Jared?
was nothing we could do!
It's not right. We should have been here.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis. I'm taking Talcott, and we're going to Kayem. We can't just stay here and do nothing.
Oh, Buridas.
I understand.
Oh. Hey, wait. Gentiana is just there as I watching as I stab this guy in the back. Did he get a shot of Ramu? Or Rama? He got the devastation afterwards, but... Not the Ravis. That was me trying to get parked up. The Human trailer. and it also tells the story of the whole game. If you pay attention, the elements of the story of the game are in this. It is just, you have to pay attention to see if you realise that's what it means. Been there. Already been done there.
I can't let her go it alone after everything that went down. It'll be a squeeze in the car, but just for a while.
Shall we then?
Yeah, I don't want to keep Sid and Cindy waiting. They're fixing up the boat as we speak.
We ought to thank them.
Actually, Jared's the one we ought to thank.
Yeah. He really thought of everything.
Oh, so this is where we get Iris in the party.
Filled her up for ya.
Thanks.
Ready to roll?
Yes?
Let's get this show on the road.
I'm recording tomorrow
Morning.
anyway, so it'll be
Who's
another
ready
5
to kick some
episodes.
ass?
Can't access the navigator.
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like any of the cars you see around here.
And it's a lot roomier, too. I can't imagine trying to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
Think the others made it to Kayam all right?
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
So I suppose we're just enjoying the night now.
Whoa, check it out. See that? That's the Rock of Ravito. I'm like 90% sure.
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared.
Well, we've already been up there. And unfortunately the big fucking bird wasn't there. I got the Mace of the Fierce, though.
Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Wow, are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right?
Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
Sure you don't need a break?
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
And I can't hop out, can't... Yeah, no, I'm just let Nicky drive this. Oh well.
I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating fortress. Let's pull it along.
Knocked.
Relax. We've got this.
Taking matters into hand?
Delivering justice for Jared.
And for Talcott, too.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Careful, Noct. Only fools rush in. I suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
I wonder if more Chocoris is available now.
Nice to see him this far out.
Leave no plot of land unconquered.
Those aren't conquering numbers.
Likely building a supply line it would behoove us to cut.
I'm ready to cut any heads off. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, looks the same as before.
Looks can be deceiving.
We beat them once. They won't make it easy this time.
And neither will we.
That magic head
Iris
just
is doing all right?
She is all alone.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
Hey, jump on people's cars. Hi.
Isn't exactly a bring-em-on backstreet brawler, is she?
She's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
So this is where you get it paid. Fuck your blockade.
Our encounters with the Chancellor seem more than mere chance.
See that guy everywhere.
I've seen enough of him.
I wonder if I can get warp strikes to behind enemies from here. Right.
I'm going all out. Just don't get too carried away.
Phew! It was the last one in the area.
Yep.
Thank you, Glady, for confirming that. In here. Fuck. And there's another one. Oh, there's a trooper. I'm gonna wait for John's fucking stream at this, right? Let's get going.
Nice here.
Indeed.
I'm just wandering around taking out people, and nobody's noticing that like all these people are dying. It's like they did no radio checks. Okay, you cannot see somebody standing right in front of them.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep. Let's go.
Indeed.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting metal men will yield little in the way of reconnaissance, but bones bend easily. We'll split into 2 groups of 2. Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
Operation To Catch a Commander is go.
Okay, let's go.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary. And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target. Let's follow him. Seize him on my signal. Stay hidden till then.
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
Well, he's past now, so... I need to go up there
Don't
too.
fall too far behind, Noct. You mustn't lose sight of him. Hurry.
It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind.
That was close. So Arden created Magitech.
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in Lestalem, but my mission remains clear. And I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Caligo Uldor.
I could kill him. But the mission will fail if I get spotted, so I just got to wait for him to get where he's going, basically. Come on, shift your RC.
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respawn. Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
He didn't notice there's people just teleporting in and out of the place all over this fucking base.
Now's your chance, Noct. Close in from behind. And remember, we need him alive.
Don't worry.
You're in fine form. Keep it up. Looks like they've set to work. I'll escort him off the base. You regroup with the others.
Guess it's time to let loose.
Right, so I think we're this way, do I? Oh, I guess I'll this way. That was got.
Glad to see you lot were successful.
Does that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
Where is she?
Huh?
Hey, pretty boy. Let's see what you can do.
Alright, you do your thingy, my bobber, while I just dodge around. That's it, you just stand there throwing that at me. I'll just get prompted to shoot you again. So I was immortal because Prompto's in his pierce around and
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. Oh, we should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Who the hell was she?
I'm still worried about Iris.
I imagine she's fine.
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
so basically I'm just stomping all the enemies just now.
You're back. Did you kick their asses?
Oh yeah.
All in a day's work.
Hey, mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit? Oh, hey, it's me!
Not a bad shot if I do say so myself.
Not bad. It's great! You could be a professional cameraman.
I hold on to the hope.
I'll keep that one for Venus, so she's not got her fucking face right in the camera.
Wow. Neat.
Where's that in here?
Aranea, huh?
Okay, we'll keep that one.
Good morning.
Hey.
And we'll save it there, and next episode will be tomorrow morning. We'll do this. So see you all then. Bye bye.